Well, I turned 40 today. You know, turning 40, it's not all that good. You know, you're old. You've officially reached that age of being old, you know. You're kind of just aged like a cheese, you know. So, yeah, you might have more flavor, but you still smell pretty bad. I'm kind of inclined more now to wet myself than I am to hold it. So that's always good. Good thing to look forward to. Now that I'm 40, I've started to also fall asleep in strange places. So that's kind of interesting too. I also find myself farting more in public. Some of my close friends may say, Jared, nothing has changed there. And that is true. I'm 40, I also feel an inclination to say things in more mature manner. Like, stop giving things nicknames. You know, mostly body parts. You know, we won't go into that for the G rating of this video, but I think you all know what I mean. I feel like my wife and children are too immature for me, really. I need to be more stoic and shut off and less humor driven and become a man now. At Manliness, I feel that when my undercarriage itches, that I must scratch it. And when I need to go, I really need to go. I was saying to a friend of mine at work the other day, after a week-long bout of sickness, I said to him, friend, there's nothing quite as refreshing and hygienic feeling as diarrhea for an entire week. I tell you, I think everybody should have diarrhea. And I think you'll feel as refreshed as I do. So I said to him, you know, friend, do we have, you know, here's some projects that we need to work on, and here's some work that needs to happen in projects. And then he responded with, I wish I had diarrhea right now. So that's a win. Turning 40 is interesting. I might get more zany, might get more, what's the word, starts with a C? Not contentious and not provocative, but I might get provocative too. I always like a good fight, like a good scramble. But I might become more contentious, you know, in my old age. I feel like that's something that I should do. You know, really drive as many people away from me as possible through controversial topics such as, well, let me think of some. Such controversial topics as mountain bike riding, what are some other things? Rice or noodles, which is a better carb? Maybe who makes the best mountain bike? I mean, clearly it's Rocky Mountain Bike is the best bike company there is, local company to BC. But I'd also say a close second is maybe Norco, also Canadian brand. And then a distant, you know, 59th would be Trek. And then last place is for sure Specialized. It's one man's opinion. One man's opinion. Controversy might stem from our local municipality of the new pet elections that are happening Is it, the bull terrier that wins the race, or is it the labradoodle that really becomes the president of the pet association here in Abbotsford? I'm going to say labradoodle, because that's Morty, and Morty really deserves all the recognition and support that he can to really bring this pet community to a new and more vibrant center of our province. An opinion, just an opinion. Not, I don't want to ruffle feathers. Who makes the better? Who makes the better cabbage? Is that Lep's Farms, or is that Art Knapp Farms, or is that another farm? I don't know. But to me, that's riveting, and I would pay money to see that. I would pay money to see that. So, these are some of the things that I think that in my old age I'll probably become more in favor of really discussing. Really try to, get some good, thoughtful dialogue going. And I think that I need to take that very serious stance on who I'm going to be in my 40s and into my 50s and 60s and hopefully 80s and 90s. I couldn't imagine living to 100, but if I get there, I'm sure I'll still try to make people laugh. Going for a bike ride right now, so that's dope. Sumas Mountain Squid Line. Hopefully I don't get hurt. That's always my goal. Hasn't started profusely raining yet, but it will. It'll be a deluge, I'm sure. I'm positive. I haven't brought my dog. We'd all know how that went last time for Morty. But I feel that, this is going to be a good ride on my birthday. September 26, 1979, 40. Wow, 40. It's too old. I feel like 40 is too old. 40 is the age of my dad, Jim, when he married my mom. And at 40, Papa Jim, bless his heart, may he rest in peace, he was old at 40. I just don't know if I'm that old. My kids will, there's no question, kids will always say that you're old because you are. But I don't feel like I'm 40. I feel like I'm still kind of maybe 23. Never mind being married for almost 20 years and having 6 kids. Never mind that. I still feel pretty young. Maybe it's because I'm a terrible father and I just don't know how bad I am. I don't think it's that, but it could be. But anyways, I'm 40. I think that's wild. I think it's wild today. It's a great birthday. I'm excited. I hope you're excited too. I'll bring you along on this journey. So, the catchphrase of the day is, I'm ready to go for a ride. I just need a minute. Have a good one. Bye-bye.